Everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless, we will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your solo. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you've reached
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap.
But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now. There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good. Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here. Did you happen to see Braylon Lee on YouTube with NBC Universal? Oh, my Lord Jesus, just being the media nerd of social media once again. Jesus Christ. Man. You know, it's funny, while anybody can talk about you, it takes somebody to know you. If you don't know, don't worry, I'll show the clip during our 8:30 edition of Braylon's Virtual Live. But right from this space right here, right now, we're about to listen to a sister named Sydnie K. West. She is the creator, owner, and sole proprietor of West McCoy, first plus-size jean brand in North America. And really, let's just go ahead and give it to her for your own. So with that being said, higher is waiting, lower is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Yes, indeed. Let me take down this iconic intro here. There is there. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome and glad to have all you here. I am so excited to bring this to y'all. We talked about it a little bit this morning on Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. She has a 30-minute interview with rollout.com, and y'all know we are a black stallion about quality content over here. So we have free range to do whatever we want to do, while others are one-trick ponies, and all they can do is just circle around the petting zoo. Because nobody wants to invest in them, uplift them, and give them the space to actually be something, because they're nothing. But that's neither here nor there. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Okay. So with that being said, let's get to this interview with Sydnie K. West. Very excited to bring this to y'all. We always love promoting black-owned brands over here all the time. So here we go with this. Shout out to rollout.com, celebrating 25 years of being a platform, by the way. Absolutely. All right, this is Mr. Terry Shropshire, and then Sydnie K. West is the interviewee, and Terry Shropshire rather is the interviewer. Here we go.
Hello, I am Sydnie K. West, and I am the owner and founder of West McCoy, the first plus-size denim brand that specializes in the perfect fit denim, jeans, all of the things denim for the plus-size woman's curves and confidence. And we are the go-to premier denim brand based out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. And congratulations on the success of your business. Why don't you talk about where you're from, and when did you decide that such a thing was needed and that you could offer its services and provide quality and flair, because you got to look good. You can't just put out jeans. It's got to be popping. It's got to be fire.
Yes, it does. So I am from the Metro Atlanta area, actually Smyrna, which is out by the Brave Stadium. I grew up here. I grew up in the Cobb County area, so I am an ATLian. I started the brand because when I grew up, I'm dating my age a little bit, but I grew up in the early 2000s, where denim was one of the things that you could always get your hands on. I've always been plus size my entire life. My biggest weight was 350 pounds. So I was wearing a size 22, 24, also known as 3X. And so I was the girl as a teenager and up until probably like early 20s, where I had 30 to 50 pair of denim, where there was jeans, jackets, skirts, jumpsuits, all of the things, patchwork, and started doing my research and got out of wearing denim for about a little bit over 10 years because of the lack of variety, the lack of perfect fitting. It was ill fitting. It had gapping, camel toe, and I didn't feel confident when it came to wearing denim. So I went to becoming a leggings girl and literally had a conversation with a friend back in 2020 during the pandemic, when I knew I wanted to start a plus size brand. And she was like, you don't wear denim like that anymore. So I was like, that's it. So I started to talk to other plus size women and get their same sentiments about denim not fitting great, but also not having enough variety and flair to it, which Wes McCoy has felt that void in the market.
So what did these jeans look like when you were wearing them? And the people that you talked to, what were the only things that were offered for women like you?
There was jeans, but I remember going to, I'm not going to say the retailer's name, but I remember going to a retailer and like my dad, I had to get the men's jeans as well. So the men's jeans are fitting men's bodies, and I am a girl. I am a woman, a young woman at that time, a girl, teenager, and a young woman. And so they were very frumpy. It didn't give any shape to my body. I felt just like, ugh, I made it work. And I hear a lot of plus size women just saying, we make it work. And that is a phrase that really frustrates me, that plus size women have to make anything work. We should be afforded the same variety of flair, great fitting denim and styles as any regular size woman.
And so I guess at the time, you were just forced to adjust, accept.
Yep.
And then in 2020, at the apex of the pandemic,
yes.
Why then? I mean, there were more prosperous economic times, and then what made you decide that, well, you know what, I'm going to be the one to change the game?
Well, I've always been fashionable, so that's one thing. I would always be the person. I would cut up these jeans. So I was designing, and I come from a television background. So I've been in television from 2011 until 2023 when I quit my job. I worked for one of the largest media companies in the world. So during that time, hearing the pain points and being able to resonate with other plus size women to solve that problem was the reason why I was like, I can take on this feat. Because I understand as well, like when they were saying like, when can we be afforded the same opportunity of styles that a regular size girl can, and the look on their face and the drop in their voice of disappointment and frustration is when I said I could do it. And I let them know we're going to go on this journey together. And
so I want to pause it here for a minute, because this is very true of, women of the plus size world, that for a long time, there's a theory called cultivation theory. And the more that you watch television, the more you listen to radio and podcasts, the more you look at magazines and this, that, and the third, whatever you cultivate, you will become. And so back then it was, the Victoria's Secret, models that, that was the vibe. Now we're all about Savage Fenty beauty. And the models from those fashion shows, because there is a space for those body types, right? And to be honest with you, the entertainment industry is probably one of the hardest, if not the hardest industry for plus size people to really have a place. Most of the time, you either have to get it customized, or you have to find available resources that have like a plus size guide to, different clothing designers, this, that, and the third. So shout out to Sydnie K. West for recognizing that, guess what? Listen, I may not be a designer, but damn it, that don't mean that I can't recognize in my humanity and in other people's humanity and how to take these complaints and have a solution-oriented mindset and figure out the right people to get in contact with to make the solution for everybody. So well done.
Not exclude them. That's another superpower that we go on this journey together. And our community is called Real McCoy. So we take our Real McCoys on this journey together.
Okay, repeat that name, Realm of Voice?
Real McCoy. So our community is called the Real McCoys. Okay. Our brand is called West McCoy. And so I kind of got that phrase from Elijah McCoy when we used to have to do history class, I learned about Elijah McCoy, and I was like, he was called The Real McCoy. And so I was like,
wow,
we should call our community The Real McCoys.
That's cool.
Okay. And what do y'all do inside this community?
So in this community, we share styling tips. We also just talk about our lives. A lot of us have, whether you're in corporate, whether you're an entrepreneur, we have DJs, artists, and we talk about the void in the market right now. There's been a lot of brands that have retracted their inclusive sizing, and we talk about that. We talk about how frustrations and how they were offering it for this period of time during the pandemic so they can get our dollars, and then now are shaming us and don't want to offer. Either they're totally pulling back their inventory and their variety and sizing and just flare, or they're actually pulling it all together. And there's about a guesstimation of 25% of the big box brands are retracting and pulling their plus size inclusive sizing and styles.
Okay. So in 2020, you decided to make that move that you needed.
Yes.
Jeans with flair, and that you were the person that to do it. So on the onset of the pandemic, I guess that gave you time to really delve into it, because there was a shutdown. It was stay in the house. So
Yep.
You had time, like they say. I got time today. You had time.
Yep. And I already had a community, because in my personal Instagram, so I have a personal brand, which is me. And so a lot of the Real McCoys or plus size women that come across the brand, they relate to me. They understand, like, I share my story of being plus size and not having a lot of options and feeling, confident on the inside, but not being able to feel that same confidence on the outside. So when I would do little pictures or styling videos during the pandemic as well, and then that was how I moved them over to West McCoy as well. So they treated me like an expert in that field. So they call me the denim queen. So I will hold that title.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I guess your communications degree and your career in media amplified your ability to communicate eloquently.
Yes, I would definitely say it prepared me. And I went to the great Bethune-Cookman University, Hale Wildcats. So they did an amazing job at prepping me to be able to explain the purpose and mission for West McCoy.
Okay, so let's fast forward. 2023 is when you started it, or you launched your business officially, right?
Yes.
Okay.
February 23rd and 24th.
Okay. So that's been a little more than 2 years. So tell me about the in-between time, because you went to an institute or some kind of a course to try to get your vision clarity. Is that correct?
Yes. So right now I have a mentor, and it's crazy because it was only supposed to be where the Boutique Academy with my mentor.
You said it right the first time. Supposed to be.
It was supposed, right? It was supposed to be for 6 months. It was really supposed to be 6 months of taking a course with my mentor, Jan Charte, at the Boutique Academy. And I was teaching all things e-commerce, how to start a brand, how to launch a brand, the processes on the back end that you need to put in place, how to build community, how to market, how to do ads, how to run ads and things. So it prepared me. And then my very first, during this time when we got our stimulus checks in 2020, I had my very first fashion mentor where I was not going to go back to fashion school, that actually taught me sketching and designing and product development, was Jessica Williams. And so she had a regular exposure. She has a huge brand that has been on the likes of Angela Simmons to Sha'Carri Richardson when she won the Olympics. And she taught me a lot, and we are still connected. But right now, the course being in the Boutique Academy with Jan Charte is a gift that keeps giving, because we are now going into 3 years, and she has consistently poured into me and been my mentor in taking that course. And we actually have live classes every Thursday together, a group setting. So I've learned a lot from her.
Okay, before we get into the design of the jeans, what courses are you offering for those who are listening in regards to what pops off on every Thursday?
So So every Thursday is different. So we do about the month. We have inventory management with Darlene and Jance. And our Miss Darlene actually teaches about how to properly buy for your brand, which sizes are selling, which styles are selling the most of, which ones that you need to put more of your money into. So right now I have our Becca denim jacket on, which is we're set to re-release it. But I have a Becca denim jacket on, and the size 2Xs sold very quickly. So I knew the next time when I was going to purchase more of the 2Xs. And then we also have Miss Pamela in the Boutique Academy, where she teaches us email marketing with Klaviyo. And then we have Noray, who she teaches us graphic design and design for your websites, your newsletters, your email subscribers, ads, also your social media. And then we have Jansen Brianka, who teaches the business side of things, but also marketing, the different ways, organic marketing, and then also paid and borrowed marketing as well. So that's what goes on every Thursday, and then sometimes on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. So I guess the graphic designs and everything, because, I mean, let's be honest, aesthetic is extremely important. I don't care if it's food,
it doesn't look good,
clothes,
you know what I mean?
Shoes.
Yes.
If it don't look good, you're not eating it, you're not putting it on, you're not wearing it, you're not flossing it, you're not flexing it. It has to look good.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, that brings that's a segue to my next point about when you learned how to sketch your own jeans and create your own designs. What were you trying to do?
I had actually dreams of, I had a dream, and a lot of the times I dream and my dreams come true. So I actually had a dream of me going through the sketching process and actually bringing those designs to fruition. So that's how that came about during the pandemic. I did actually sketch, probably in 2020, I sketched about 26 designs. I had never sketched before. I had no formal training of sketching, of designing, product development, and literally just had my best friend and my little sister, one went to the Art Institute and one went to FITM in LA. And they provided me some croquis, and they was like, which croquis are the outline of a body, a plus size body or body, and then you literally sketch what you see in your mind. Wow. Had no formal training.
It was amazing.
So, okay.
By the way, y'all, all I can do is stick people. So, just line, legs, arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head, eyes, nose, mouth. That's all I can do. So to be able to, first of all, this is what I miss about college somewhat, right? I don't miss the work of college. I don't miss that. But what I do miss is the fact that you could be sitting next to the next, right? And to not have, first of all, to be in the entertainment industry for as long as Sydnie K. West was in the entertainment industry, and then to take an inch, make it a mile, but then, have containers around that mile of what are the pain points, how big are these pain points, and is it across the board, is it in the middle of the board, or is it at the end of the board? And then to, I'll pull up the video right after this, because Steve Harvey did a speech when he was taping Family Feud. It was like an off-camera moment, but y'all, it's literally I don't know if I can actually play the actual clip, but I am sure on YouTube they have the actual clip of, you have to jump, you got to take a leap of faith as the fireworks are going off behind Sydnie K. West there. Yes, indeed. So let's keep going. I'm loving this interview.
I'm sorry, I was talking on mute. So you got it done, and you got the designs.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have any of those jeans nearby you, would you?
I'm wearing samurai jeans right now. This whole outfit that I have on right now is our Jackie and Becca. So this is our Becca denim crop jacket, nice classic jacket. It has pockets on the side and also has a pocket right here where I could put my cell phone, my lip gloss, and then our Jackie two-tone jeans that I have on currently. And yeah, I even have some sketches as well. So I do have some sketches that I absolutely, I can show you just a couple of them. Our sketches are amazing. I'm gonna show you my sketchbook. So this is my sketchbook. And when I was telling you about the croquis, these are the croquis or the outlines of the bodies.
Now, wait a minute. Let me go back. Let me see the croquis.
And
yeah, let me go back.
And when I was telling you about the croquis, these are the croquis.
Y'all see that? Child, you did better than me. Like I said, all I can do is that. Okay, that's all I can do. It's all squiggles after that. But no, that is amazing. That's absolutely amazing. And y'all, for those of you who, want to get into the world of, fashion or making a product or, creating a service, that sketchbook you can get at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or any local arts and crafts supply store. So I think what I'm trying to say, and my rambling comes greatness, just give me time. What I'm trying to say is the biggest brands that you see usually are the smallest that are around. For example, let me show y'all this here. Hang on. So this is a laptop bag right here. Let me get back on camera here. So this is a Swiss gear. Let me see if I can take this down just for a minute. So you see, this is a Swiss gear laptop bag, right? Now, you would think, okay, Bray, it's just a laptop bag. It's not that big of a deal. But look, you gotta design the zipper. You gotta design, the pockets inside and how many pockets you have and everything else. So just know that what you may feel looks easy is actually a lot more difficult than you think. And I think a lot of times on top of that, what we end up seeing, hey, Coach James Hodge, good to see you, good sir. What we end up failing to realize rather is, as Melody Cherie Rogers would say, anybody can wear the crown, but it takes somebody to handle the weight. We see the glory of how big a company is or a brand is. And let me explain what company and brand is. I'm going to give you Nickelodeon Studios, right? And Nickelodeon in the 90s. The company was programming, advertising, editors, camera people, all the adult stuff was the company. The brand was the kids, the logo colors, the TV shows, the personalities, the set design, right? So the brand is more of the soul of, the face of how people see the product or service, but the company part is all the mechanics, but most importantly, the engine that fuels how the company moves, right? So let's get back to this interview here. Listen, she's better than me. Those are some amazing, I think she said Cotis, I think.
To the bodies, and then they end up coming out like this. This is one of my sketches.
Oh wow, look at that. So you see it's basically the same thing right on it actually. It's just a little more defined in terms of how long the jacket is, how long the pants are, and of course, a sketch on a sketch pad and then actually design it for actual, width and length are two different things.
Okay. Got you. Okay. So
coming out like this. This is one of my sketches.
Okay.
Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna refresh
Gotcha.
because I don't want that play button there. I want y'all to be able to see her fully. Hang on, give me 1 moment.
Hello, I am Sydnie K. West, Becca denim crop jacket. Coming out like this. This is one of my sketches.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So now it's 2023. You open it up. You open up your business.
Yes.
So then, what were the responses from plus size women, especially sisters, as they eyed your product and then bought your product?
So 2023 was very slow. It was for the first 10 months we made, and for the first 10 months we made a little bit under $1,000.
Hey,
so
that's
it was really,
better than most.
and I will take full responsibility that I was still learning on how to promote the brand, how to get it out there on the bodies and things like that. And I was a little scared as well. But then I had a viral, and it was hard to get models as well without them wanting to get paid a nice, pretty penny that, of course, in the beginning, you don't have that as a new brand. So I had a viral interview with Social Proof Podcast that came out on New Year's Eve of 2023, going into New Year's Day of 2024, that got over 1.9 million views and brought thousands of real McCoys to our site, and then got hundreds. We've actually dressed over, just in 2024 alone, we dressed over 150 plus size women in our denim last year alone. And we've actually sent out the door over 300 pieces, close to 400 pieces of denim last year, West McCoy denim pieces, just by that podcast, along with doing other publications and digital publications. We were also featured in the New York Times last year as well, because we were a part of New York Fashion Week. So I was a featured designer on New York Fashion Week.
Oh, well, congratulations on both of them on the New York Times feature, as well as
West McCoy Denim Fashion Showcase.
Okay, New York Fashion Week. I was trying to say it by the initials, but let me just say New York Fashion Week. But those are big deals. And how did that help to generate even more interest in your product?
It definitely got eyes. We got tons of visibility. This morning, I actually had to speak with the model, and she was like, I've been watching you for a long time. Last year when you were featured in the New York Times, and saw you on the New York Fashion Week runway, and she was watching us. So a lot of people went to the site. So we got, of course, sales, but the community was built because a lot of people, a lot of models, aspiring models, or just real McCoys wanted to buy our jeans and literally started sending in photos, reels, content to help promote the brand. Also, they started being our mouthpiece and telling other brands about West McCoy. So that was the benefit of being in New York Fashion Week, was because everybody started being, advocating for West McCoy. And if anybody knows me, I'm the biggest advocate for our plus size women, our real McCoys. So for them to advocate for us and say how great fitting our denim is, and it's cool, as that's the word that they say, like we have cool denim pieces, that meant the world to me, that they would come in and share with the world who West McCoy is and what we're doing. Okay.
And so those are big milestones. I mean, how did you feel getting the offer to show off your designs? And I mean, that's like one of the biggest. It's like New York, Paris, Milan. Those are the big three, ain't they?
Yeah, I had that on my dream board, my vision board. I had that on my vision board for year like 5 or 10. And we beat that goal within the first year and a half to the date of us being launched. And to start off real rocky but then transition into getting into retail here in Atlanta. We got into retail last year, to being in New York Fashion Week. I felt that I wanted to always promise myself to live in the moment, because a lot of times that we could be like, okay, I accomplished that, but it's time to move on. So I felt an immense feeling of gratitude, and I could do this for the rest of my life.
So what store are you in? You got to show it off. You got to flex.
Yeah. So we were I still collaborate with this brand, but it's a boutique here called Bink and Bougie. So definitely check her out. Bink is the owner of it. It's Bink and Bougie here in the Atlanta metro area, downtown actually, to be exact. And it's right around the corner from Topgolf. But if anybody knows about the movie ATL, that pawn shop where he went and bought, T.I. went to go buy Lauren London and the necklace with his friends, is right around the corner. So we still collaborate with the brand. We actually celebrated our 2-year anniversary in February at Bink and Bougie, and it's an amazing boutique. And we took on the plus size consumer, and they took on the regular size. And so we would get together and do these pop-up shops. We would get together and do a shop and sip, because it had of course, we had a full bar there. We had a whole denim room that was put into there, and learned so much about business. But then ultimately, we ended up permanently leaving because we still do pop-ups there. But 97% of our consumer shops online. And we have real McCoys from San Diego, LA, Vegas, DMV area, Chicago, Michigan, Illinois, Maryland. So we want to be able to serve them. And so I think I know that we're going to go that route to be more pop-up based, and go and actually get West McCoy into, our consumers or our customers to be able to shop with us in other markets. So we're actually going to be doing a pop-up in LA on June the 6th with Crusade of Curves. So we're trying to be, just not here in the Atlanta metro area, but most of our customers are here, but we're expanding.
So I want to bring up Bink and Bougie right here. This is Bink and Bougie. I found their website here. So they have a brunch and blush. This will be June 28th, 2025, 12 to 4 p.m. And so they have runway blooms blazer pant set for $155.99 dynamic duo suit, $219 in striking blazer, $139. So just showing them off here. Oh wow, look at this. They got some dresses here. Belted babe off shoulder rib dress for $55. Check me out. Houndstooth pant set, $65.99. Espresso yourself. I like to play on words there. Ruffle jumpsuit for $59.99 there. Then you have Aaliyah short set, $75.99 there. The Aaliyah short set. Acid wash denim puff sleeve set, $115.99 there. At natural jumpsuit, usually $65, now $45.99. Oh, hang on, y'all. Okay, take that down. Thank you. Adeline, two-piece set, $85.99. They got the after party two-piece set for $65.99. The Aaliyah pants set, $65, normally $49.99. All eyes on me, Rouge Spike dress, $55.99. All around rib lounge set, $65.99. So this is one page of 18. Okay, so wanted to show this brand off here, so I will drop the link to Bink and Bougie in the chat there. And then of course she said Crusade of Curves, so let's look up that Crusade. Crusade of Curves. Okay, so here is Crusade of Curves. By the way, shout out to Curvy Ventures, shout out to Shapely, shout out to Bod XL. There was Queen of Curves magazine. Shout out to all the curves platforms that are out there. So this is Crusade of Curves here. This is absolutely amazing. Let's see here. So it looks like they're going to have an event here in LA at Cali King Studios. I think I've heard Crusade of Curves before. So right here, Monday, May 12th, 2015, it will be a live right here on, I think on Instagram here. So they'll have that. And then, of course, this just passed, but Monday, they had a live there as well. June 5th through the 8th, they're having an LA event there. So the plus size fashion event will be happening there. Hang on, y'all. Don't worry, we're going to finish out the interview, of course. Just doing some promotion. So it's right here, the longest running traveling plus size fashion event in the country is about to make its West Coast debut. This year's theme is New Nostalgia. So they're going to have dynamic runway showcases featuring independent and established plus size designers, curated vendor markets, spotlighting lifestyle and fashion brands, engaging brunch panels led by industry experts and body liberation advocates, vibe-filled casting calls, karaoke nights, and other immersive community moments. So that will be happening in LA. I think that will be June 5th through the 8th. So that will be out in LA. So to all the ladies that are in LA, if you want to take a trip with your homegirls, definitely do that for sure. So shout out to Crusade of Curves for partnering up with the real McCoy brand there. So should be a good time had there. So yes, indeed. Just wanted to show that off. I'm trying to see. When did she say the event was? Let me go back. Just want to go back just a tiny bit.
And so I think we're going to go, I know that we're going to go that route to be more pop-up based and go and actually get West McCoy into, our customers to be able to shop with us in other markets. So we're actually going to be doing a pop-up in LA on June the 6th with Crusade of Curves. So we're trying to be.
That's going to be during that event from June 5th through the 8th. So yes, indeed.
Just not here in the Atlanta metro area, but most of our customers are here, but we're expanding, and I'm enjoying that process too, to expand more.
Okay. So moving forward, first of all, the name of the store that you're in or we're in, could you spell that name for me?
B as in boy, I as in igloo, N as in Nancy, K as in king. Bink.
Oh,
B like instead of pink. Bink and bougie.
So
bank and bougie. Oh, so it's like a regular commercial bank.
And then
no, like bink. So like instead of pink, it's bink. B-I-N-K.
Oh, bink.
Bink and bougie.
Got it. Okay. All right. Took a few times to get that, settled in here. All right. So moving forward, what is next for your brand, for your jean, and for your collection, and what folks can look forward to? Is that jean jacket part of your design, or is that just, or is it just something that matches?
No, this is our Becca jacket, Becca denim jacket. We are restocking this because our customers, our community buys it out, and then also we restocked our Jackie split two-tone jeans, and they're going to be restocked because Cowboy Carter is coming up.
Yeah,
and we want to definitely do a whole campaign about being a denim cowgirl. So that is coming up. We also are coming out with some accessories, denim accessories that are coming up for the fall, winter, with our campaign that will be called the coldest winter ever. So we have one piece that I designed that is actually a denim scarf. And it's going to be, I'm super, super excited about that.
Imagine,
and it's coming in 2 days.
Imagine Sydnie K. West doing like a white denim line and making it fire. Okay.
Different colorways for our customers, and that'll go on pre-order in July. So I'm super, super excited about that. So more designing, more denim styles, and still keeping with the perfect fit. That part is coming up in more opportunities. Hopefully, we're working on that. We're working it out now that will be a part of this year's New York Fashion Week. So we're waiting on. We're getting all those details together to be in New York Fashion Week again for 2025 in September.
There's the link for.
And we're going to be a part of Crusade of Curves.
This is the
and continuing to just grow the brand, grow the community.
Okay. So tell me what your jeans do for plus size women, using the description that you used at the beginning.
So our West McCoy's jeans evoke confidence while sculpting the plus size woman's curves. So that is what West McCoy does. We actually provide the best fitting denim jeans for the plus size woman's curves and confidence.
Okay, where can people follow in terms of website and social platforms in terms of following the business and your personal journey?
Yeah, so you can follow West McCoy you can go to our website, which is www.west, don't forget the dash, mccoy.com. And our socials are West McCoy, no dash because they won't let us. So Instagram is West McCoy, TikTok is West McCoy, and also on Facebook is West McCoy as well. And it's WEST MCCOY on Instagram on all platforms, Threads is included. So go and check us out. You can also follow me because I just got back my Instagram. I was taking a hiatus at Sydnie, SYDNIEK, West, WEST on Instagram right now. And I would love to talk and you can get to know the business and all the things as an entrepreneur and a fashion mogul at West McCoy.
Okay. And so how did having it's one thing to get swag, but it's one thing for you to apply your own swag. So now how do you walk down the street and, go into different businesses and places and just be out in public with your own jeans that you made?
I get a lot of people that come up to me and like, oh, I like your style. Like, I like your hair. I like the clothes, I like your jeans. And where did you get those from? They literally, like, I walk down the street with a light and that illuminates to the world. So a lot of people come to me and I also come to them as well, especially if I see a plus size woman and I'm like, you need our jeans. And so that's how I actually reeled in more people from more real McCoys to our brand. So a lot of people come to me, but I actually will go out and tell a girl that she looks absolutely beautiful and she needs to be wearing West McCoy to illuminate that beautifulness.
That's what's up. Well, again, congratulations on your success.
Thank
you. That's a big deal. New York Fashion Week. I guess you probably, I don't know if it's on your list to go to the other big two, but
yep, Milan and Paris and London. Those are and anybody else the bigger one. Yeah. Okay. You definitely want to. And here in Atlanta, we have Atlanta Fashion Week too. So we're going to definitely apply to be in Atlanta Fashion Week in October as well. So, but the big four is New York, Paris, Milan, London. Those are the ones that you really, really want to be a part of.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much and blessings to you and the success of your business. And thank you for taking the time out to explain to people exactly what your product is and what you offer and how you can enhance plus size women with your brand. Thank you so much.
There you
Thank
go.
you so much.
Beautiful smile, by the way.
Okay. Is that me frozen or is that you?
So there you go, guys. There. Wonderful interview there. So wanted to show y'all that. Now, let's go to the website right here. This is west-mccoy.com. So Jesus be offense all around me every day. So I promise quality denim made with you in mind, precise stitching, fitting denim, high quality. And then right here, as you can see, they got size 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 there. Raquel boyfriend's jeans, $69 there. And then there's another picture there. Another picture there. And then another picture here. So there you go. West McCoy is a Black-owned, reachable. I like that because, we do need reachable brands out here, okay? Not everybody's trying to spend $5,000 on a purse to impress somebody that could probably give two damn sucks or ish that you exist, okay? So reach where you can, okay? Don't try to go broke for somebody when you end up broke your damn stuff. Please don't do that, okay? If you hang around anybody like that, mentality or otherwise, get from the fuck around them, okay? West McCoy, oh, by the way, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, but if you let it fly, it must apply, okay? West McCoy is a Black-owned, reachable luxury brand that is committed to providing timeless, minimalistic, yet eclectic denim silhouette for the plus-size lifestyle. We are dedicated to designing pieces that empower plus-size women by allowing them to showcase their confidence through fashion. Our garments are comprised of quality and structure to accentuate natural curves to allow our customers to feel their authentic selves while running errands, brunch with friends, or on date night. West McCoy offers pieces. When I say peaches, you know what? I'm not about to play the piano with y'all. Pieces that allow our customers to live in their clothing. So we are going to look at all of the jeans here. So let's look at the jeans. So right here, I'm going to zoom in on each one of them. So this is the Raquel boyfriend jeans. This one was on the homepage there. That's $69. Best fit cropped mom jeans for $73. Farrah bell bottom jeans, $59. Best fit cargo denim jeans, $89. Then you have best fit bell bottom flare jeans for $79. Let's see here, because she had like different categories. So I want to see here. So I'm going to go through each category, y'all. So for boot cut and flare, Farrah bell bottom jeans, $59. Best fit bell bottom flare jeans, $79. For boyfriend, it will be the Raquel boyfriend jeans for $69 there. For mom and dad, same. Oh, hang on, y'all. For mom and dad, that will be the Raquel boyfriend jeans for $69. Best fit cropped mom jeans, for $73. Farrah bell bottom jeans for $59. Best fit cargo denim jeans for $89. And then best fit bell bottom flare jeans for $79. So that's the mom and dad section of the site. Slim and slinky, there is no procs in this collection. I'm sorry, that was bad, Braylon. That was not nice. That was not nice. That was not nice at all. Move on, damn it. So for the relaxed section, I'm sorry. Raquel boyfriend jeans for $69 for the relaxed section of the site. Shorts here, best fit high rise shorts for $45. For straight will be the best fit cargo denim jeans for $89. And for tall girl friendly, You have the Farrah Bell Bottom jeans for $59 and Best Fit Bell Bottom Flare jeans for $79. And then last call, let's see here, for $25. No. Okay, so these are some of the pieces, rather, that are on clearance right now. Janice Straight black jeans for $20. Miranda denim romper for $25. Best Fit jean skirt skort for $10. Best Fit, Best Fit jean skirt skort. Say that 3 times fast. $10 there. Judy skinny jeans for $25 there. And then these 3 are out of stock right now. Jennifer mid-high waist straight leg denim jeans for $20. Best fitting jean skirt for $20, and then Raquel boyfriend jeans sample for $20 there. So and right here, as you guys can see, free shipping for all orders over $125. So if you get $125 worth of clothing from Wes McCoy, you will get free shipping. So that's not bad at all. And then these are the newest arrivals here: the Best Fit cargo denim jeans for $89, Best Fit bell bomb flare jeans for $79, and Best Fit high rise shorts for $45 there. Now they are on YouTube here. So when you type in Wes McCoy denim jeans, you do have reviews here. You got an interview there with Sydnie. And of course, there's me there reviewing it. Well, not reviewing it, but talking about it. So you do have people uploading in the shorts, right? So it's out there, but it needs to be out there more. So this is why we do what we do. And they do not have a YouTube channel, unfortunately, which, of course, being a new entrepreneur, you gather the team that you can, but hopefully she will get a YouTube channel soon, so that way she can make it do what it do with that. So, and of course, I think I showed you guys her Instagram earlier, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go back to, there we go, for Instagram. I always think of the goat that goes like, what do I do? Instagram. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Don't mind me at all. Don't mind me at all. So here is here's the Instagram here. Beautifully curated Instagram here. So yes, indeed. So prayers for New York Fashion Week. I pray that she will get in New York Fashion Week, Atlanta Fashion Week. I think she said Paris, London, and the words of Edna Mo, Milan, darling, Milan. Shout out to Edna Mo, by the way. No capes. No capes. No capes. Oh, my Lord. So here's one of the models here. Yes, indeed. I am loving the fact that we are being our own solutions and not waiting for other people to make space for us. I am absolutely loving that so much. Actually, here's how much I am loving it. I'm loving it. That's how much I'm loving it, okay? Yes, indeed. There. Yes, indeed. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are talking about Sydnie K. West, who is the creator, owner, and sole proprietor of Wes McCoy Plus Size Jeans. They are the first plus size jean brand in the United States and really in the world, quite frankly. So hopefully they will be the Levi's of the plus size community, and everybody in between, all shades and frequencies and backgrounds, cultures and varieties of life and everything in between. So we talked about her this morning during the morning edition of Virtual Tour Live. We played a little bit of her interview because we had 7 destinations this morning, but I wanted you guys to see her full interview with RollingOut.com, and also wanted to give some love, grace, and space. We did this for My Melanin at one time, if you all remember that tour, because technology was technologying, and I was like, okay, you know what? They deserve a tour of their own. So made do what do. Actually, the owner of My Melanin actually went under the live and said thank you. So you never know what pressing your button can do. And believe me, if you are digitally traumatized by people pressing their button to go off because they ain't got nothing else to do in their actual factual life because they're a one-trick pony of quantity of content, and they can never be a black stallion of quality content. And you're traumatized by all the drama, toxicity, and chaos of it. I feel you. If you want to know how a person is healed, look at how they're moving as a healed person. If you want to know how somebody is as a broken person, look at how they're moving as a broken person. With that being said, we're talking about Karen Knox. We done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Man, I love what we do over here so damn much. I really, really do. Yes, indeed, 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 I do. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So. So yes, indeed. But yeah, we're going to just be chilling out here for just a little bit. A little bit later on tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be talking about Disney creating a whole new park in Abu Dhabi. A lot of people are confused by this. However, I am not. Because like I always tell you, there is more than meets the eye. Yes, indeed. So we will meet up at we'll meet up at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm very excited to bring you that, and believe me, if you liked what we talked about this morning about Disney Abu Dhabi, believe me, it is times 10 this evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So it should be a very, 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 very good time. Yes, indeed. So very excited, very excited. So we will just chill out here for at least a little bit, and then just make it do what it do. So glad to have all of you here. Like I said, truly, I hope this brand takes off very well. I'm actually going to be sending Sydnie K. West this live because people deserve to know that their work is being appreciated. And also, too, y'all know the Plus strut. I actually got in touch with the owner of that because there was a grammatical error on the website, and got to talk to the owner. Such a lovely, lovely individual, and pray Plus strut works out well. You know what? Maybe the Plus strut can have a Plus strut and party, tour, maybe where they go and take over different cities, and maybe West McCoy Denim Jean brand can be a part of that. So that would be really cool. So speaking nothing but positivity, for sure. So yes. So yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. So yeah, we'll just wait here for a little bit and chill out there. So yes, indeed. So yeah, like I said, I really, really do love what we do over here. By the way, like I said earlier, let me get y'all that show up here just in case you guys need to know about the show for tonight. A little bit later on at 8:30. Yes, indeed, at 8:30, right here, by the way, everybody. So, of course, you have the Sydnie K. West McCoy plus size jean brand showcase overview that we're doing now. The Disney Abu Dhabi breakdown overview will be happening at 8:30 later on tonight, and then tomorrow. I know I normally don't go live on Thursdays, but child, this Smokey Robinson lawsuit, we're going to talk about it. So we'll talk about that tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And then Lionsgate and Stars are two separate companies. But what are the possibilities? I went into the lab mentally, of course, and we will talk about the merger acquisition breakdown for Lionsgate and Stars. And believe me, these are like power-ups in the world of Super Mario Brothers. You didn't know that these were important power-ups until you actually needed them. So we'll talk about these two shows right here, this one and this one, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. and 8:30. But tonight, when we talking about Disney Abu Dhabi, we're going to be breaking it down live. So if you've never been to a deep dive live before, it is a goody good time. Yes, indeed, there. So yep, that is our show, everybody. So I'm going to get y'all the Daily Motivator, and then we're going to head on out of here so I can rest up for the Disney Abu Dhabi, because child, believe me, there is so much research that I've done into this that I have to rest up, because the energy it takes to do the energy it takes to do a deep dive live is one thing, but to do a deep dive about theme parks, my Lord Jesus. So yes, indeed, here's the Daily Moment for y'all. Acting on a good idea is better than just that. Thursday. Saturday moment for Wednesday. Prepare yourself. The best time to build a shelter from the rain is when the skies are clear. The best time to prepare is long before the need. Rather, the important file you've been working on will very likely be okay when you open it again tomorrow. But you don't know that for sure, and it's a guide you to spend a few seconds saving a backup. You can plan carefully, work diligently, and hope for the best. Nonetheless, things will sometimes go wrong, and when they do, it's best to be prepared, darling, prepared. Creating a viable contingency might seem like a waste of time and resources, because in an ideal world, it won't be utilized. Yet the day may come when you be in big trouble without it. You can't prepare for anything, yet you can be well prepared for many of the challenges that could suddenly block your path. Look ahead from where you are and ask yourself, what might happen and what could be done right now to mitigate the negative impacts. It's far better to prepare and not needed than to be caught underprepared. When the day is warm and the sun is shining, prepare yourself well for when it's not. Ralph Morris. Woo! Let's talk about it. I think Sydnie K. West is quite a gem of a owner for, first of all, recognizing her worth, right? Being a plus size woman, especially a plus size Black woman, and seeing that, if nobody else is going to step up, I'm going to have to step up. And to quote Lizzo, which I know some people, still are not feeling Lizzo after the lawsuit. Some people still are feeling Lizzo. But she said a line at the Emmy Awards when she became a Emmy Award winning, celebrity. And she said, I just kept looking around and around and around for somebody to step up. And she looked in the mirror one day. She said, bitch, it's going to have to be you. And those were real words, y'all. So the first thing I'll say about prepare yourself is, if you look around and you don't see anybody else stepping up, Itch or Mitch is going to have to be you. And that's not a bad thing either. Let me tell you something. While it may be lonely to be on an island by yourself, at least in the words of Ayala Van Zant, you are in peace, not in pieces. I'm going to say that again. You are in peace, not in pieces. You are in peace and not in pieces. What's really fun, when a supposed comment or thought is taken in a way where it's so true that you don't have the capacity, capability, or comprehension of brain cells to form a brain, either because your brain didn't develop after the age of 26, or you just can't rise to that level of comprehension to, or you can't rise to that state of being, or that state of becoming, as Walt Disney would say, to understand that sometimes in life, facts are facts. If you can't handle the facts of truth, you can't handle the facts of who you are as a person. So that's the first thing I would say about prepare yourself. If you're looking around for a solution and it ends up being you, just know it's going to be okay. That's the first thing I will tell you about that. The second thing is creating a valuable contingency might seem like a waste of time and resources, because in an ideal world, it won't be utilized. Yet the day may come when you be in big trouble without it. I think about that all the time with my life and what I've done in my life up to this point of, damn, was that really necessary to do today? Was that really necessary to think about that today? And what I've come to realize is whatever you think is your worst idea is only your worst idea because you haven't worked through the idea. I'm gonna say that again. If you think your worst idea is the worst idea, it's probably because you haven't worked through the idea. If the worst idea you have is the worst idea you have to you just haven't worked through it. Before you see somebody be a success, they start off as a failure and a nobody. Everybody in Hollywood that you see who is upon the top of the hill, they start at the bottom of the hill. Don't let where you are in your trajectory dictate your movement. That's the second thing I'll tell you about prepare yourself. And finally, when the day is warm and the sun is shining, prepare yourself well for when it's not. Now, this is not to say that every day should be preparation day for, the day of doom, right? The day of doom is only jarring, daunting, and terrifying if you consume that energy of what doom could be for you. But if you consume the energy of what rain is, I promise you, you will have more of a growing garden. I remember one of my favorite movies, Saving Mr. Banks. And there's a scene with Emma Thompson, Nanny McPhee, and Paul Giamatti. And Paul Giamatti's character, he has a child that is disabled. And he watches the weather to see if rain is coming so his child can play outside. And Emma Thompson said so many words that, the rain, it brings gloom. But Paul Giamatti, I'm paraphrasing that statement, but the important part of this scene is Paul Giamatti's character says, and rain brings life. A lot of times what we see that is death could also be life. So if it's raining, let it rain. Because maybe that rain is trying to make something grow. So, with that being said, it is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you should know. Never say you weren't born special, because you were always born a blessing. And trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love, as the fireworks are going off behind us here. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me, and hopefully by spending time together, we'll rise to be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just showcasing guess what? You don't have to be the biggest known in order to make an impact. You just have to show up and give the best of what you have that could make an impact. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready for you to listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value, I embrace you all. Always remember, when you see love, you gotta give it. Or see love, you gotta give it. Or see love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but if no one else is proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. You know, they always say there are no new stories, just different ways that they're told. Well, in the words of our fairy godmother, Whitney Houston, God rest her soul, impossible things are happening every day. Black women are in the building. Hey, my friend, good to see you. How are you, by the way? By the way, y'all, Black women in the building. It's a great content creator. I remember when she first got started, and she is handling her own. I am so damn proud of you. How are you, my friend? It is good to see you. Hopefully all is well with you. Y'all, I'm going to extend the show just a little bit for Black women who are in the building. Just a pro tip. If you're new at content creation, it's all good. You don't know what you don't know, but for the rest of you that were raised right, you know what I'm about to say. By making time for other people, people will make time for you. You know what? Same, my friend. I'm doing good. You know, drinking my water, minding my Black-owned business, going on tour, promoting great Black-owned businesses like I often do. Showcasing. I was on Nickelodeon, and somebody was with NBC Universal today asking a very important question about e-gaming. I wonder who that was. Oh, that was Braylon Lee. Lord Jesus. While people are talking about a portrait of you, they don't know the masterpiece of you. Oh, my Lord. And they can never be a masterpiece their damn self. My Lord Jesus. By the way, y'all, watch out for people who put qualities of their name in their username, because here's the gag: 10 times out of 10, they really don't have that quality in their real life. just a thought, you know. Just saying. And you know, when I say if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond. But if you do respond, must be true to some degree. You do realize you're deadlocked mentally, right? Because if you say something, it's true to some degree. And if you don't say something, I mentally still whooped your ass. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Don't worry about the temporary visitors to your art gallery. Worry about the permanent members to your art gallery. Yep, that clip was 22 years ago, my friend. 22 years ago, Braylon Lee was on Nickelodeon. Yes, indeed. So I actually got a lot of views on TikTok. You know what I mean? It's kind of like over 1,000 views on TikTok. Which I'm very, very humbled by. A friend of mine tagged Nickelodeon on Instagram, so I was very appreciative. Then you got 60 views on Instagram, so I think I'm probably the only kid from that contest on social media to talk about it. So, you know. And like we talked about in the Daily Mode of prepare yourself, because let me bring it back up here. It says right here, creating a viable contingency might seem like a waste of time and resources because in an ideal world, it won't be utilized. Yet the day may come when you be in big trouble without it. Everything that we do in life, how can I put this? Let me flip the reverse and wind it back. Quote that I often say, everything that someone has may mean nothing to the world, but when somebody gives you a piece of their everything, it should become something to you. So everything you have may not mean anything to the world right from this space, right here, right now. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have weight. You know, I often say, if you really want to know who's a real content creator, who ain't, just pull up my live tab and pull up another person's live tab. Or better yet, ask yourself, could this person do a fifth, quarter, or a half of what Braylon Lee does? But you know what, though? There's a scripture in the Bible that says, as a man thinketh, so is he. You know, I wonder if somebody said before on YouTube that they don't have the attention span to do lives. I wonder if someone said that. I don't know, y'all. It's been a long day. I'm tired. I could be wrong, though. Wait a minute. I just thought about something. If you have the attention span to wake up every day and go to work, if you have the attention span to take care of your kids and your spouse, if you have the attention span to take care of your animals, wouldn't that mean that you can make time and arrangements for things that you actually want to care about? Oh, my Lord. Did I say that? I'm so sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I just connected those dots like that. My Lord Jesus. Child. Oh, my Lord Jesus. My Lord, man. You ever have a moment like that where it's like, oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. And thank you, Black women in the building. I appreciate that, my friend. But yes, indeed, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to Black Women Are in the Building. A great content creator, a great sister, and a great soul. I really, really mean that. Just because I'm not, in the foreground doesn't mean I don't see everything in the background. Oh, my Lord Jesus. So, yep, I'm going to extend it just a little bit longer, and we'll probably leave here at 1 hour and 30 minutes, but always make time for people who make time for you. You getting ready to do an entire pivot? Yes. Listen, you got my IG. Let me bring up my IG right here. DM me when it's time. And I do not mind helping at all. By the way, y'all, if you are selective with your energy, if you are selective in how you give of yourself, and if you are selective in how your space moves in a frequency, don't apologize for that shit. Not everybody deserves the best of you. Not everybody deserves your presence. And most of all, not everybody deserves your bandwidth. Whoa, Jesus. Look, some of y'all are basic cable plans. You know what? Forget basic cable. Some of y'all are the affordable internet program. Y'all just do enough to exist, but your bandwidth ain't strong enough to be more than just the basic piece of ish you are. Oh, my Lord. Why you think you gotta change the router? Why you think you gotta change the router? Why do you think you gotta change the router? To be able to have the capacity to handle the bandwidth. You know what? I like licking ice cream. Vanilla, chocolate, birthday cake, coffee, cake batter, black cherry, peaches and cream. There's a lot of ice cream flavors to lick and eat, y'all. Shout out to Cold Stone. Shout out to Baskin Robbins. Shout out to all the mom and pop stores that are about their business on purpose, not just doing anything for attention because they know good to damn well if they try to do a fifth quarter or a half of what you do, they would mentally be tremoring. They would mentally be having a brain attack. And believe me, they will be so deep in a soul coma that they wouldn't be able to come back to be of anything of importance, child. My Lord Jesus. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I'm just here chilling, y'all. We got fireworks going off behind us here. We got black women in the building are here, and just promoted a great plus size jean brand, the West McCoy, by the way. This is the brand right here. Just want to show y'all the website. Yes, indeed. So this is the brand right here. Let me hit home. Hey man, there's like the best cargo. So there's the Raquel boyfriend jeans, but this is a black-owned, reachable luxury brand that is committed to providing timeless, minimalistic yet eclectic denim silhouette for the plus size lifestyle. We are committed to designing pieces that empower plus size women by allowing them to showcase their confidence through fashion. Our garments are comprised of quality and structure to accentuate natural curves, to allow our customers to feel their authentic selves while running errands, brunch with friends, or on date night. West McCoy offers pieces that allow our customers to live in their clothing. So this is a black-owned plus size denim brand. And y'all, they do go up to 3X. Okay, I just want y'all to know that. So here are the best fit cargo denim jeans right here, $89. Here they are in all their glory. I would just rather have the model myself, but that's just me though. But I don't think the model comes with the jeans. So SOL for me. But the good news for y'all can get that for $89 at west-mccoy.com. I will drop the link. Keep rocking, Brian. Break is over. Going back to work. We'll catch you later. Love you right back. All right, y'all. That is it for me. One love, much love, all love. Good to see you, my friend. I feel the love. I'll send it right back to you. I'll see you guys back here tonight at 8:30 for the Disney Dubai conversation. Like I said, be here from the top of the show because, child, we got a lot to talk about. Listen, and I have always said this. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you will understand the moves happening in front of you. If you understand the moves happening around you, you will understand the moves happening you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. If you understand the moves happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. Right here, live in 62 minutes, the Disney Abu Dhabi breakdown overview right here on this channel, right here on this channel. One love, much love, all love. Once again, once again. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. get low, get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder, get low, get low, get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder, get low, get low, get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder, get low, get low, get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from Memphis. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got. I'll do that.
Don't you leave here to go to happiness. I want you to leave here to show
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.